Hi everyone, welcome to Blooming Tarot. This is my first pick a card reading here with you guys, and for today's reading we will be asking how could you take better care of yourself? So here we have three piles, pile number 1, pile number 2 and pile number 3. If you are not familiar with pick a cards, choose the pile that you feel most drawn to, the image that calls you better. I cover the keywords of the cards with some tree leaves from my garden, so you don't think too much about it. Just follow the image that calls to you more, okay? And we'll meet you at your pick a card, okay? Hi, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading. So let's see what you chose. We have here acceptance, the Archer, and Judgment, the Nine of Pentacles, and the Tower. While I was trying to tune in to this pile, I felt heavy. How can I explain to you? It was an uneasy feeling. I didn't feel comfortable. It's like I had something stuck on my throat. I couldn't express myself properly, or I couldn't feel at peace. So let's see what your cards can tell us with that, okay? So pile number 1. I feel that maybe you have too much on your plate. Maybe you are trying, or you have to keep a tight control of the things that you have around you, of the things that are at your responsibility. And for me right now, that is what's keeping you from reaching this peace of mind, for you to feel better. So don't be scared of the Tower, okay? It may be a bit frightening to see a tower here, but what I see is that, look, sometimes we think that we feel that by the more we control, the more we are in control of things, the more we try to control something, the safer we will be, right? When we try to keep a tight control of something, at least we will know the outcome of that, because we are trying to control it so much that we are counting each step, and we have been able to see what's going on and anticipate if something goes wrong or if something changes. And you are being called out that if you want to feel this peace, a little bit less of uneasy feeling, or maybe even anxiety. With the Tower here, you could be feeling stress or anxiety, you could be worrying a lot. If you want to feel a bit easier, and it depends on your type of personality, right? This is a common reading. For some people, they are going to be really on this side of the spectrum, or with really tough anxiety and uneasy feelings, and other people are just going to be a bit controlling with worry, maybe, but doesn't need to be this type of heavy anxiety. But some of you, I feel that some of you are going to have this very tough anxiety. But this is really telling us that if we lose a little bit of grip, on our control, we are going to feel better, without a doubt. We are going to be a bit more optimistic and trust things more. Because here we have the archer. The archer is telling us that the archer cannot control the arrow after it leaves the bow, right? The archer can only do his best to measure the wind, to make sure he has every conditions before he knows the conditions before he throws the arrow. So when he lets the arrow go, he has to release control of the arrow, right? And he did what he could. He did what he could until here. So after, he has to accept that he is going to let things flow. He did what he could. He did his best. He did his very best, and that has to be on your conscience. You do the best you can, right? But after that, after it's out of your control, and maybe for the first time ever when reading this card, I'm being really called down to these glove here, safety measures. So you really do what you can while it's on your control, right? You do what you can while it's on your control, and after that it's hard, but you are being called to make the decision of let it go. I have no easy way of saying this to you, because I see that you have the potential to be optimistic and to feel more at ease, but I feel that right now you are a bit stuck here on this anxiety and this constant worry and trying to control, because it's the only way you know how to try to relieve this anxiety, or how to try to feel better, right? to feel relieved, to hope that the situation is going better. So this is what I'm seeing for you. This is a very tough advice. I'm gonna be honest. I'm like this too. When things start going wrong, I try to control them even more. And sometimes being spirit is actually taught me the exact opposite. That if we don't let go, we won't be able to see the other side. We have to try our best while it's in with us, and after it goes, we did our best, and the outcomes are not on our end anymore. After we do the work, after we pass the torch, after we finish the task, this can be, I don't know where you are trying to keep a tight control of. Is your work? Is it group work? Is it a project? Is it at home? You are trying to control what's going on of everything at home. This can be several different types of situations, because it's a common general reading, right? I can't feel just a precise situation. I can only feel that this is leaving you guys uneasy, and I feel something stuck on my throat. It's not a nice feeling. It's very unpleasant. So this is what I have for you. To try to accept a little bit that sometimes things have to go out of our control. It doesn't mean that you have to do it from day to night, right? Just maybe choose some things that you feel okay in leaving control away, and just let it go slowly, right? You don't have to let it go all at once. Just slowly let things go. Okay. If you resonate with my reading, please subscribe and give me a like. That's all for you. I hope I hope everything goes well for you, really, because this can be very tough. Goodbye. Hi, pile number 2. Let's see what we have in store for you. So, we have patience. And here on this side we have pathways. And here we have the 6 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the Devil. So, pile number 2. I can see here that something, many things maybe, may have been tough for you. We have here the 10 of Wands, and actually I'm trying to tap into this energy, I feel my body tired. It might not be for everyone, but I really have this back pain. And maybe for some of you can be physical, for others it can be psychological, but I feel my body tired. So what I see is that maybe you have been having some hardships, and it has been hard on you. Maybe your work has been too much. Something here you have been demanding a lot from yourself, and to be honest, you are really tired. Something that has been going on for a while has been draining your energy, giving you pain, emotional pain, physical pain, has been hard on you. But you are aware of this. What I see is that you are aware of this, and you have been trying to change some things. That's why we have here the 6 of Wands. We have some victories here. You have been making some small changes, and they are small. What I see is that the changes you made are small, and you are tired. This makes you even more tired, because you were with all these hardships, and you tried to make some improvements, to make some changes, to make yourself feel better, but you are almost back of where you start, right? And you feel like maybe there is no way out. Maybe how can you do something different here? I feel that that's a bit on your mind. How could you do something different here? So we have here this card, the Pathless. And this card here talks about being lost, or actually not knowing your way, or having difficult decisions to make, decisions that you don't know which ones should you do, or which decisions there are there for you to make. So this is a card about not knowing, not being sure of where you should be headed, where should be your path. At the same time, this card tells us that wherever is your path, it might not be the one for you. So here with these victories, this is probably calling you to, if the changes you made didn't took you far, maybe it's because it's not these changes that you should be focusing on, right? You should maybe see another path, trying, if what you are currently doing it's not taking you far, maybe you should try something different, seeing different things that could help you out. Most of all, it's important with these cards and this card here to not forget to give yourself a chance, because you have a chance, Pao, too. You made victories, you could make them, so there is no doubt that you can. It's in you can do it. Just right now you may be feeling a bit hopeless or not sure of what you should be doing, what more could you do, right? But let's remember that there you won somewhere and that you can win again. So even if something feels really tired right now, really something is really draining you out and you feel a bit lost, here Mother Nature is calling you to be a bit patient with yourself. And you see here on the background, this is a rabbit, a lucky rabbit. Wherever it's going on with you, you will make it. You just, maybe it's not going to be tomorrow, not even the day after, right? Changes take time and are always hard, especially in the ones not only choosing what decision to make, but keeping that decision, keep trying when you feel so drained, so tired. It's very hard, and you have to give yourself the credit, Pao, to you. It was hard, but you did some progress. You just isn't the best option for you right now. Whatever you chose here, whatever the path you tried to make before, it just wasn't the best option for you, and that's okay. This happens many times, actually. Not even the greenest path is always green. There are some places that won't be green, and you just happen to be on a very big, not green place. But I don't think you will not make it through. I think you will make it through, Pao, too. So have a little bit patience with yourself and keep trying. Just know that the path that you are choosing right now may not be the best. That's why you didn't pull it through, right? That's why we have this card here that is warning us that, or if you didn't make a decision about this, you should make one. Or if you made a decision about this and you don't know where else to go, maybe it wasn't the right decision, right? So step back a little bit and try to assess everything and be patient. Even the greenest path will be a little bit less green in some places, but the goddess is telling us that you can make it through, okay? So that's what I have for you, Pao, too. I wish you the best of luck, and it's hard. I hope you feel a bit comfort by this message, and don't be alarmed because it's the devil here. Don't be alarmed, okay? The devil is just warning us that it's not working, okay? So don't be alarmed. Focus here, and you can make it, okay? So if you resonate with this message, please subscribe for more. or give me a thumbs up or comment. And I'll see you soon, hopefully. Goodbye. Hi, Poetry. Let's see what your message says. So we have courage, faith, the Nine of Swords, the World, and the Ten of Cups. So, pile number 3. I think from today, from all the piles today, you are the most positive one. This is great news for you. I can see that recently you have been through some difficult situations. You didn't feel like yourself. You felt maybe depressed or worried, or even with a bit of anxiety. This card can mean that. Frustrations, anxieties, worries, fears, whatever has been going on, it needs a lot of courage to be faced. That's why this card is appearing here, right? It's trying to give you courage and saying that you have luck on your side. Here, this card tells us the same. You have luck on your side. This problem or problems, this situation that you have been on, it's going to be solved out. I am being really called here to the candles. A sign of light and guidance. And here actually this card tells us the same, you know. The fate, it tells us that even if we have a big problem right now in our hands, we will be shown the way, or someone will come to help us. Our fate is going to bring better luck for our side and things will work out. The main thing here is that things will work out for you, okay? So whatever you may be feeling right now, even if it's a health problem, because let's not forget this reading is about health, right? What could you do to take better care of yourself? So what could you be doing? And here the message for you, pile number 3, is to have courage. Even if it's a challenging time, it won't last. It's not something that's going to last. And in no time, I don't know, it may be a couple of weeks for you. But soon is the most right word. I don't want to, I think one of the worst things people can do to us is give us false hope. Because especially if we are I understand, some people don't agree with me. When you are in a very bad situation, if you have hope, even if it's false hope, you can hold on a little longer. And that is true, but false hope can also be crushing when you get to the points where the hope was supposed to go and suddenly nothing happens, right? So false hope is not something that I'm a fan of, and I don't want to tell you that tomorrow your situation will be solved. It could be, but not that likely. So maybe at least some days or some weeks, but not long. That is for sure, about 3, not long. And Spirit is asking you to have courage until this happens. And because right now, maybe, look here, this person is covering their eyes, right? it's not seeing anything. So right now you may not be seeing a way out. It may be very dark for you, but what these cards here are telling us is that for you to have courage, because light will come soon for you. And even from situations that you are not expecting, a solution that you are not expecting, help that you are not expecting, something will happen that's out of your control, right? Even our central card is a major arcana, right? Something will happen that's not on your control, and it will help you to solve this situation out, okay? So have hope, have courage, and you are going to have a great outcome. I see that when this is past you, you are going to feel very well again. You are going to be back to yourself, okay? All the joys in life that you used to enjoy, they are going to be back for you to enjoy. Like when I was channeling this spell a while ago, I was shown walkings in nature. So I don't know if that's something that you used to do and that you are going to go back doing, or if that is something that could help you out right now, okay? So I saw someone walking in nature, walking in a garden, walking with grass around them, okay? So I don't know where you live, or if it's something that you usually do or that you never do. If it's something you never do, maybe it's something that could help you out right now, okay? So if there is some park around you or some trees, just try to go outside and walk a little bit. Be careful of the heat. There is a heat wave around here. I'm in Europe. I don't know if you guys are, but be careful of the heat wave and try to be in touch with nature. Maybe it can bring you strength. That's what you are needing right now. Just a bit of strength, a bit of courage to face whatever problem you have been facing. And maybe with this renewed strength, if you pick a little bit, because right now I think you don't want to see what's going on or what outcome we'll have, because you are feeling a bit hopeless. You don't see a way out. So maybe you don't want to see beyond the point that you are in fear, and that's okay. Sometimes we feel like that. But here, the message here, just hold on, have courage, to face this moment of hardship, because the outcome is going to be a lot easier than what you imagine. It's going to be solved with strength and situations that are not even in your control. It's beyond you, but it's going to be solved out, okay? And you'll be back to feeling yourself with positivism and joyful. And I don't know if you did walks in nature, or and you are going to go back to them, or if something that could help you right now. But I feel that it's something that anyway, whatever the case, it would help you right now, because I wasn't shown this image or these feelings for any other pal. So I think it's something that's only for this pal. It's something that would help you out. And you have the world here, right? It's the end of a cycle. Wherever this hardship it's here, it's almost the end of it. It's going to be behind you, and you are going to feel joyful. Everything is going to be solved out. just have courage. Pile number 3, go walk outside in nature if you can, and try to ground yourself, to even if you cannot be in touch with your spirit guides. Some people, not everyone can be, but even if you can't, just ask them for help, because they will help you, even if you don't see them, even if you don't talk to them. If you tell them, you don't have to call them spirit guides, you don't have to call gods, you don't have to call, I don't know, whichever you believe, whatever you believe, it doesn't matter. You just need to draw strength to yourself right now. And you can ask that to everyone. There is always going to be someone who is hoping for your best outcome, okay? So don't be afraid to ask. We can always ask, okay? No one is going to go behind you. You don't deserve, I won't help you. No, it doesn't work like that. There is always someone on your side that's hoping for your happiness, your well-being. You deserve to be loved. Everyone deserves, right? So find it in yourself to be brave. Pile number 3, to find this courage to hold on a little more, and pick. When you feel ready, pick out the outside, or what's around you, or what's the possible, and what's the possible outcome, because you will find the answer. The answer will come to you in one way or another, okay? So I'll end it here, pile number 3. I hope this resonates and it gave you some hope. I definitely hope it gave you some hope, especially if you are feeling like this right now. You could be already in between these feelings, but I hope it helped you anyway. And if this resonates, just give me a like or subscribe for more readings like this. And thank you for being with me until the end, and goodbye.